Good morning. It is Sunday. We're headed to church. Then we're going to come back home and throw in some ingredients for a chicken tortilla soup. Sundays I like to take it nice and easy, just relax with the family. I'm going to be editing a couple of videos, so come along with us. Check out that recipe. Catch you guys soon. All right, back home, ready for the chicken. I've got 3 chicken breasts and some beef bone broth. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but that is what I had. I kept calling this chicken tortilla soup in my head, so I forgot to pick up enchilada sauce. So I went ahead and started cooking it on high at about 1:30 and waited for the enchilada sauce for my husband to come home from the store. But I wanted to go ahead and get the chicken started. So you'll see that I'm saving that bone broth for a snack for later. And then the ingredients are simple: black beans, Rotel, enchilada sauce, a couple of spices to your liking, and you just throw that all in with the chicken. I had rinsed these black beans, but I did it super lazy style, like how you would tuna can, put some water in there and then just kept the lid on and kind of drained it. So this is going to be the simplest way to go ahead and make this. Just a nice dump recipe. You don't need the chicken broth or the beef broth, whatever you have. That's just what I had on hand. Just dump everything in there. I also do not measure my seasonings. I find that I just prefer to do it to taste. I used to be the kind of person who had to measure everything and follow a recipe exactly. And you know, it just takes some practice to find out how you and your family prefer to season things. So normally I would have given it a stir, but I didn't have a spoon at that moment. So I went back in after a little bit and just flipped the chicken over just to make sure that it was all being evenly cooked. And then after it cooks for a little while, I went in with these shears. So these are, I think, called salad choppers, but they're so amazing for shredding up chicken. So that way it can just stay in there, get nice and shredded, chopped up. And then I actually decided a little later to add some more stuff. Since it was after the point I had to cook these, normally you could just throw these in, throw in some onions, whatever other things you want to throw in. My family is obsessed with black olives, so I threw those in too. I also had some mushrooms, garlic, and onions that I had cooked previously, so I went ahead and threw those in. You can normally just throw all this stuff in uncooked. Throw it in at the beginning when you do everything else. But it was kind of an afterthought. I was going to put it over riced cauliflower and then decided I wanted to add some veggies into the soup itself. So you can see as I'm mixing it up, there's a nice evenness to everything. Nothing's overpowering anything. The chicken's nice chunks, how I like it. So there's not much left to do. I didn't add salt and pepper. I wanted to see how it would be with our other seasonings first, but now I'll add a little bit of that to taste. Whatever you prefer. A little more cumin, give it a little more spice. Oh, this is me taking off the lid. And you guys, this is pretty much it. I ended up turning it on to low once I felt like everything was cooked and just let it simmer there. For serving, I topped it off with some cheese and avocado. I would say it was about 3 to 4 hours total, about 2 on high and 2 on low, or maybe 3 on high and 1 on low. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'd love for you to like this video if you did enjoy it, and consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Hope to see you guys next time. Thanks.